Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to try something new, just to film a little live video that you're able to rewatch at any time. And if we like it and it works out well, then we'll be able to do some more of these lives all together. Today we're going to sit for a proper meditation. So not just giving you tips, but to actually move through a practice together. I like to sit cross-legged, but you can sit any way that you're most comfortable or even lie down. With the goal being that you're not putting effort into the way that you're seated or the way that you're getting comfortable. That just feels pretty natural and in a posture that you can spend a little bit of time in. There's a misconception with meditations that it should clear your mind completely, that in this next 10 minutes you're going to feel ultimate bliss or nirvana or zen, and that's not always the case. But what meditation can do is just allow us to create a little bit of space in our mind that wasn't there before, so that we're able to see both inward and around us with a clear perspective. We can think of this like being in the ocean, in a lake, in a pond. And that when things are moving and everything gets mixed up, that water is murky. You're not able to see through it. You're not able to see the bottom. But when you give that water time to settle, when the waves wash away, you can see clear all the way down. Meditation allows us to turn that murky water clear, to calm those waves, and to see a bit deeper into ourselves. We're going to begin any way that you're comfortable. And take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Inhale through your nose, see if your body is craving any little stretches. And exhale out. Throughout our practice today, we're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth every time. Allowing these first few breaths to tell us where we need to adjust, so that we're able to sit or lie comfortably for the next few minutes. Listen for the sound of your breath. See if you can bring your focus to that breath until it sounds louder than my voice. Beautiful reminder that you are here. That no matter what is going on in your world around you, that if you can hear your breath, you are here. If you can hear your breath, that means you have the opportunity to bring new energy into your body, new energy into your mind, and you are able to release things that are no longer serving you a purpose. One meditation practice will not change your world, but your world will change with regular meditation practice. As your body finds its state of calm, allow any thoughts that enter to be recognized and put aside. That might look like a visualization of moving a thought out of your mind and imagining it sitting on a table for you to come back to later. It can look like something popping into your mind and then visualizing a check that's been taken care of. Or maybe you let that checklist go off to the side until after our meditation. It might feel like pressure between your eyes where our third eye is ajna. And if you're feeling a real physical reaction to sitting still, sometimes it can feel really nice just to rub that third eye. A physical connection being made for a third eye, or what allows us to look inward. And remind yourself that you are here holding space for you in this moment. If you're feeling tension in your jaw, you can take one finger on each side and just bring smooth circles to that space. If lately you haven't been here feeling heard or trapped, I want you to bring some attention both to your throat. Our throat chakra is our voice out to the world. And sometimes things can get caught there, a lot of energy, and we feel pain in our neck or our shoulders. Or maybe you're feeling a sense of grief or displaced emotions around love. And that's a perfect time to place a hand on your heart. Maybe give a little bit of movement there. Just the physical recognition that you are holding space for your body in this moment. And if you've been feeling anxious for one reason or another, maybe a variety of reasons, or maybe you don't know why, I love to put a hand or two on my stomach. Just below the rib cage is our sacral chakra. Bringing a little bit of movement there. And this is really related to that gut feeling of what's right and what's wrong. And whether we're going through a moment where we're trying to determine what's right and what's wrong, whether we know what's right and what's wrong, or if we're not sure what we're going through, but we're just feeling tension there, give a little bit of love and realize that sometimes confusion is the path. Continuing to breathe as you choose any of these movements, any of these soothing practices. And just for a bit of irony, while we sit here thinking about clarity, let's talk more about confusion. We would love if our path, our journey was clear. If we could go exactly where we want to go when we want to go there. But what you may not realize, that any obstacles that come in your way, whether that's physical, mental, emotional, financial, imagine that obstacle in your way, instead of it being a wall that is stopping you from where you want to go, maybe it's a sign that's pointing you in a different direction. Maybe that feeling of confusion, that challenge, is intentionally there to stop you from heading down a path that is not meant for you. That it has to be so shocking and so loud that it will ultimately force you to redirect down the path that you are meant to go. As you breathe, think about where you are today. And while I know you've been through an unlimited amount of challenges, obstacles, and hard days, I want you to visualize the feelings, the things, the moments that came into your life that would not have been possible without those obstacles. That would not have been possible. That would not have been in your possession. That would not have been in your life if at some point a wall, confusion, an obstacle did not turn and bring you down a different path. Breathe as you do this. We want to keep that energy flowing. If you find yourself holding your breath, I want a forcible exhale. And focus on where you are today. Visualize a path, one that you could walk on. Maybe for you that looks like it's in a park, in a forest, in a city, along the beach. Visualize that path. See if you can look behind you at all of the obstacles that you've overcome to get to this point. Keep on breathing. Don't forget to let those exhales out. Look forward down your path. Can you see for a while? Maybe it looks sunny and clear and like you are headed in the exact right direction. Or do you see a wall in front of you? Or maybe a few steps ahead? If you do, congratulations. How lucky are you that you are about to come to a moment in your life that is going to change the trajectory of your life for the better. You are creating your path ahead. So while you can see it in your mind now, take a moment to realize that this may change. It may have more twists and turns than you planned for or expect. But it may also have more clarity, more depth, more clear passages than you could ever dream of. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Another deep breath in. And exhale out. Again, sending love to any space in your body where you're feeling a blockage, where you're feeling a tightness, a clench. And as you're reaching for those spaces on your physical body, you can be reminded that you have every tool you need to create the path that is meant for you. You have a gut instinct that will always direct you the way you're meant to go. You have a heart that will guide you towards what is right for you. You have a voice. That is meant to be heard and will be a beautiful tool in both expressing outward and inward what you want out of this life. And you have the constant ability to look inward. So that even when that forest is thick, that wall is tall, or that confusion is exhausting, you have a compass that points you inward to help you with that map. Together, let's take a deep breath in through our nose. Exhale out. Another deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out. Another deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out. And we'll spend just a few moments allowing ourselves to just be. To be here for yourself, not just as your guide, but be here for yourself as a friend. Our last visualization today will be to imagine your best self walking next to you on this path. Maybe wrapping an arm around you or holding your hand. And reminding you that you are headed exactly where you are meant to go. If your eyes are closed, you can slowly open them now. Reconnecting to the world around you. You can stretch through your body wherever you're craving that movement. Whatever thoughts you've so beautifully set aside, maybe you can reinvite them in a more organized list. And from my heart to yours, from where the light in me sees the light in you, and from where the path in me meets the path in you. Thank you for practicing with me today, and keep making every second count.